What's going on, people? It's good to see y'all again, man. I'm just sitting back at it again. I'm posting a video. Yeah, I'm posting a video. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see something. Yeah, hopefully it don't fall. I'm hoping that it don't fall. But I'm pretty sure if I open the refrigerator too hard, it will come down. But what I did, I just got finished debating. I call it a little small, respectful debate. But because I usually what I do, prove in slavery that our people, we fit these things. We can relate to. We wasn't there. I say in physically, just literally physically, slavery. Just say from our forefathers, from our father's side or whatever. You know, they probably faced it in a different way. You see what I'm saying? It might have been similar, but every slavery, it's the same, but they just be formed and shaped into a different way. You probably can go into the modern day Walmart and experience some of the most nastiest situations from your own people. And because it's your own people, it's because they're enslaved by the system itself, the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? They have the mindset of calling yourself a color in a crayon box, Dominican, Mexican, so-called black person, Creole, Haitian, all these different terms, calling yourself after a landmass. Oh, my people was from Spain. And a landmass does not determine where you belong. You see what I'm saying? It's only the seed of your father determines that. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with a name of a location. Like, I can go to a location and live in a location for many years. Does that make that my nationality? No, it doesn't make that my nationality. No, your father's, whatever your father is, you know, that's what we all are. That's what you are. It has nothing to do with a name of a location. It has nothing to do with somebody telling you what you are. It matters with everything in what God say that we are. Every nationality and nation has a biblical identity in the Bible. Like, I can say that I'm from Nigeria. I'm just making up something. But what part of Nigeria? That's the question. You see what I'm saying? So that wouldn't even make sense to say what part. Or if you don't know what part, then hey, you see what I'm saying? Just because I was born here in this so-called America. America is a white man's name, and Africa is another white man's name. So when you say call yourself an African and American, you're calling yourself after two white men. You don't look like it to me. You don't look like you a white man to me. It looks like to me you're a so-called black man. You look like the God. You look like the God of the Bible. And he sure wasn't no pale, blue-eyed enemy. No. That's the God of this world. But the God of the Bible, the God of God, the Hebrew, is a strong black man with woolly hair and dark skin. That's who the real Jews are. Not this pale-faced thing that they trying to paint everybody all over the world as being a God. You know what I mean? That what the society want us to follow and believe. This system that they programmed us into is a system of white supremacy and cult and religion. Belief in cults is based upon a religion. But if you look at the Bible tells you in Genesis 26 and verse 5, it says, because that Abraham obeyed my voice. The voice of God is the Bible, keeping the commandments. Obeyed my voice, kept my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. And if you look in the book of Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8, He said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. That means the commandments of God. As long as you keep the commandment, he said, thou shalt meditate therein day and night. And that then he said, thou shalt have good success. So as long as you're meditating and thinking about these laws and keeping the commandments and reading the Bible and studying for yourself, that's what it is. And if you do that, that proves right there that who you are. It proves, the curses prove who you are. Anytime you can relate to some confusion, you don't know where exactly we don't know exactly where we descend from. We can say Spain, we can say Portugal, we can say Brazil, we can say all these, Nigeria or whatever, but are you really from there? Okay, now what I will say, a lot of our people over the decades were scattered during slavery. They scattered our people everywhere all over the world. So you have people that were so-called black people, African Americans, born and raised in Nigeria, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where they was born, that's their origin. A location, being born and raised in a location, does not determine your nationality. The seed of your father, your father's DNA determines who we all are. And you see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right here because it's gonna take a minute to upload it, and I'm gonna see y'all later in the next live. I'm out.